folks, welcome to Saving Miller. It's about 5:30 in the morning. The sun is not even up yet, and we are getting ready for a very important day. It's time for the horrible red meat birds to make another transition in their journey to feeding us. So we've got things all set up. We are ready to go. I counted last night. I think we have 34 birds to butcher. We started out with 37, and we know we lost 2, and we seem to be short 3 birds. Not sure where they went. We should have counted them more often, I guess, but we haven't seen any evidence of predators, and they haven't, just fallen over and died. These crazy birds actually survived the summer quite well. I really hate them because they don't seem to be very smart. They won't go in the coop at night very well. They will roost outside and sit outside if we let them, so we have to go and chase them in every night. And it has just been, quite a lot of work to keep these things alive and keep them, doing what we need them to do. But they have added a tremendous amount of fertilizer both to the pasture and to the orchard. So they've been quite useful. But today they make a trip to the freezer, and that's a good thing, but it means a lot of work to us. Now, these things are just right about 4 months old. We got them as day-old chicks or whatever, and raised them. We used organic feed. To finish them, we learned a few things along the way about the feed, and so next time we'll do better. But anyway, they're pretty big, and we'll weigh them and we'll let you know how much they weigh, but they ended up being quite a good size. Now, we would have done this about 2 weeks ago, but it was just too hot. Even in the morning, at this time in the morning, it was just too hot. And so we postponed it until today because the temperature is supposed to be quite a bit lower. We had 50 days of temperatures above 110. So yesterday it was 111, and we hope that was the last for the season. If you're curious, these mugs are available on Teespring. You gotta search for teespring.com/savingmillergear, and then you can find it. I'll leave a link in the description. But anyway, I digress. We got to catch these birds and process them this morning. We may not have much help, but that's okay. We'll get it done. The last time we did about 5 an hour, and so we'll see if we can improve on that this morning. So let's get started. Okay, so the live weight of this one's a fairly large rooster, 6.5 pounds. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay, now the head. Throw that in.
Well, things have gotten crazy on the farm. We literally just finished up with the chickens when we were here cleaning up, and a burst of rain came and took down our big Palo Verde tree. So this was the shade, and we were literally standing under it, butchering chickens all morning.
What was happening?
So the wind just came and took it right down.
I'm glad that we didn't set up the station like 10 feet that way. We would have just, all the equipment would have got crushed.
It might have broken the other window on the other side of your car.
Oh, probably. I don't know what the damage is like yet, but yeah, we got the 35 chickens done.
Look at this though, the way this fell, it like saved your fence. If it wouldn't have fell on your door, your fence would have been killed.
Yeah. Oh man, that tree was important shade to us, but it's gone now. Maybe one of the. Ooh.
There's just a little dirt.
It fell just perfectly to the fence. If that fence was solid right there, the whole thing would have been crushed.
They would have destroyed our thing.
Oh, for sure.
So.
That gate being open like saved everything.
Hope for Sarah.
Someone ran through the gate.
That was Sarah, yeah, she came through the gate right before it fell.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was pretty crazy. We were almost finished cleaning up, and the rain came and took our favorite tree down.
That is so sad.
Yeah. But you can see how shallow the roots were. You know, the Palo Verde beetles might have actually contributed. Like if they were down there eating the roots and the roots started rotting or something. We have these beetles. Actually, here is one. So that black beetle right there is a Palo Verde beetle, and they eat, supposedly they only eat the dead roots.
Look at that disgusting thing.
Oh, those are the larvae.
The Palo Verde?
Yeah. So that grub turns into this beetle. And they feed as larvae like this. They feed on the roots, and so I suspect that may have contributed to this. Well, at least we have cooler weather. A nice break from 111. This thing's quite a jungle. Buried the garden. We have some watermelons in there we'll have to get out.
I saved her life though, did you see it? I saved her life.
Thankfully nobody got hurt. It came down kind of slowly, it just kind of tipped over. But we had a big gust of wind, sent everything flying here.
Oh,
Just like I saved the cold one.
Wow, so that was a pretty crazy morning. So we managed to process 35 chickens in about 5 hours with some help. We had some friends come and help us out, so that was great. And it did start to rain then. It rained actually just before we started, and now it's raining again. And then we have the little microburst take out the tree, which is quite disappointing. So now we got to cut the tree up and take care of that. We didn't lose any other trees, but the garden, the arch was so heavy that it actually fell over, and it bent the hog panel there. So this thing is permanently bent over, and we just keep having rain, like these short bursts. So I think the Suburban is okay, but there's definitely some weight on it on the far side. So we're gonna get the wood chipper out and cut this tree up, make it disappear. So quite happy that we got all the chickens butchered and got them in the refrigerator and coolers and stuff. That definitely feels good. You know, we raised these birds from little chicks. They were about almost 4 months old, so they're a little bit old.
live weight for most of them, most of the roosters were 6.5 pounds, and then some of the hens were about 4.5. So I think we probably are average over 5 pounds, and then we'll weigh them again when we put them in the freezer. So I've got work to do, and until next week, Saving Miller out.